Hey, how's it going, guys? Today I'll be doing a little short and long-term breakdown on Tesla, kind of what I'm seeing and just different news articles. We're starting the description if you want to check them out. Short term, as you can see, I have this year to date. We're down 35%, which is huge, and there is a variety of things going into that. Obviously, um, love or hate Elon hasn't been the best kind of I don't want to say spokesperson, but kind of head of Tesla. I get it's more ran by the board and there's a whole management process and everything. He really isn't seeing the day-to-day operations with him doing other things. But kind of just the picture he's painting of himself, and then the tariffs and the whole market as a whole being down, that kind of leads to stock being down 35%. Um, Again, neither here nor there, but just kind of what the facts are at the moment. Short term, like I said, just with the market and the uncertainty, we really probably could see it drip down some more. I wouldn't believe it would go below 200, but I think long term too, you got to think of a couple different things, both pros and cons. A couple of the cons are the electric vehicle space. Their number one thing they output and sell is electric vehicles. So them having more and more competition, which isn't a bad thing in that realm, but as a business, it's definitely going to be harder to get those sales when you're losing things to sales to like I know Ford, I think, is the next biggest in terms of electric vehicles, and everyone else is making an electric vehicle. There's been talks too, we're super early, but like hydrogen vehicles. I mean, those are years away, but again, long-term output, it's something you got to think of. But I will say on the pro side, they've been talking and kind of displaying these robots. Kind of thinking back to this is before my time anyway, but it was the Jetsons and having their robot at home. I think that could be the next big market for them. And again, we're talking probably past 2030 at this point. We're a ways away from that, but long term the cap there, I'm not going to say it's unlimited, but just what these robots can do and accomplish as they get better and better, as AI gets better and better, I think that's going to be their next big product as the sale in cars is probably going to go down, like I said, over the course of next 10 years. But that robot department it's going to be pretty good, I feel like. And that's beyond imagination on what can happen. That picture sci-fi, picture Star Wars, picture Star Trek, picture any of these futuristic movies. And then I'm not going to say we're going to be there tomorrow, but anything's a possibility at this point um in regards to that. So definitely things to look at. um Long term, I think we're going to be pretty okay here, but short term there is some troubles in the water, if you will. But yeah, thanks for watching.